And I've been lied to. They're definitely not the same brake pad.
Doing?
Perfect, thank you.
I don't claim to be a tree surgeon, but I've done the best job I can on them.
No, that's perfect.
I knew there was so much money in trees and plants, eh? Yeah, and I'm not talking about the ones you smoke, but... So, welcome back, guys. And in this video, we're starting off with some hedge reductions. Well, we are sorting the red robins out from the other hedges within this. Customer just wants us to leave the red robins all the way along, give them a shake, make them look pretty. So that is what we'll be doing. So we, again, as you've just seen, we have Liam.
Hello, hello, hello.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. So we've also got some other jobs to be doing out the back, but I'll show you that as we get onto it. Moving through the week, as you can see, we've got a very full load of woodland mulch in the trailer. So later on in the week, we'll be doing something with that. Well, tomorrow we'll be doing something with that as well. So that is good. So let's crack on with the job at hand. So as you can see, there's a lot of other shrubbery within the red robins, but the customer obviously wants all of that gone, dug out by the roots. So I think the plan of attack will be sort of cut it off a couple foot from the ground so we've got something to pull onto and then dig it out that way. But yeah. Jeez. We're only about 45 minutes in, and damn, the sweat is dripping off me. Woo! So we are getting on absolutely lovely, guys, and as you can see, this is kicking off a fair bit of waste, but that's not a problem at all. I did price for a load, obviously not optimum, the mulch being in the bottom, but we will still be tipping off all the waste that we have got accumulated from today. So, but oh my god, guys, we have made an absolute transformation, and you know, we'll give these red robins a little trim and that sort of thing as well. Actually, I'll do that now. And yeah, looking good, looking good.
What are you doing? That's one way to keep yourself cool.
Oh, yeah. And boom, as you can see behind me, red robins looking much better. So just final last little bit of clear up to do. And I've had a thought as well, guys. I think I'm going to suggest to the customer about getting some of this woodland mulch down, all in the beds, and create something nice there. I do also think the customer's going to want a picket fence up along there. So again, I'll put a quote in. You've got all you can do, isn't it? Because sometimes you just got to get things done, guys. Sometimes you just got to get that quote in, whether the customer asks for it or not. I've actually had, you know, some jobs come through by sending some quotes off that the customer's never asked for. So yeah, that's a little top tip, I guess. So it is the next day. We've just gone and tipped off the load of waste from the job we did yesterday. We are now off to the first job of the day, which is spreading some more of this woodland mulch down. And removing a couple of other shrubs. It's a bit like yesterday, but we're putting woodland mulch down as well. Won't be nowhere near as big of a job, so that's a good thing. And then we'll be back up to that job to rip the palm tree out. Good news is I now have that sold as well. Who knew there was so much money in trees and plants, eh? Yeah, and I'm not talking about the ones you smoke, but that threw me off there. But that is a good thing, and it definitely makes the job a little bit more profitable. So I can't complain about that at all, guys. I also really want to try and get there before the landlord does, because I feel like there's going to be a conversation there about future work. I don't think the customer's going to want it left in the state it's in. So I feel like there's going to be a discussion about some future work there, which I'll be, you know, I really want to have that discussion. So as you can probably see, we are really pressed for time today, guys, which isn't good at all. And I also think the van needs a set of brake pads. I was at the garage pumping the tyre up and I could see metal filings all within, like, sat on the wheel. So I've got a feeling I'm metal on passenger side. So I'll have to jack it up at some point today, get my head in there, have a look. If I am, I need to run down to JR's, get some brake pads, get that done today as well, because obviously this is the lifeline and this girl's the bread and butter, so I need to keep her on the road, guys, and in A1 condition. But I won't know that till I jack it up. Right, guys, so we're at the job site, and the job is rip all of this out and put woodland mulch in its place and just give these trees a little top. So it should be a nice easy job to start the day off. Shouldn't have any trouble with it at all, so yeah.
Oh yes.
You did an amazing job. Thank
Done
you
it.
so much.
Right the way around.
That's perfect. Thank you.
I don't claim to be a tree surgeon, but I've done the best job I can.
No,
And
that's perfect. It's just to make everything look much more neat and tidy.
Gosh.
Thank you so much.
No worries.
And boom, guys, results are absolutely phenomenal. So much so, the customer's got us to quote for a full redesign of the garden. So a bit of fake grass and a bit of porcelain, which would be nice. I love that job. I really want to get that one. So yeah, and bang, just look, transformation. And we must have done something right, guys. We got ice lolly from the customer. Yes, yeah. So guys, I've just popped back to get a bit of wood to do a hedge job with, and my predictions were right. As you can see, metal filings there, and my brake pads are metal on metal, man. I was 100% correct, so I'm going to go down to JR's, get them swapped out, get them on now. Like now, you can see there's a little bit of discoloration in my disc. I hope it's not warped or anything. Yeah, I'm going to give my old man, because he was a motor mechanic for many years, a quick bell, see if it's safe just to do pads. Hopefully it is, and I've caught it early enough, but I've been trying to avoid the brakes all day massively. I mean, I knew the issue as soon as I felt the hub and felt it was so hot. I was like, I think that confirms my suspicions, but let's just hope I've not killed my discs. There's not too much of a lip there on the edge there, as you can see, but I'm gonna send some photos to my dad, give him a call and see if it needs discs or pads or just pads, but it's one of the two. Hopefully we can get away with some brake pads. I'll go down to JR's, I'll get it done now. Right guys, so after having a quick phone call with the old man, he reckons they're all right and confirmed my suspicion. There's no deep pitting, no deep grooves within the discs. So he said it's probably all right just to chuck some pads on it, but next time he would do discs and pads, is what he said to me. So we'll follow the mechanic's advice, and that's what we will do. So now that means I've got another job to do today, so now I have to go to JR's, and I'm going to do these, like I'm going to go to JR's and then I'm going to go to the job site. That way I'm with Liam, the van's with Liam, we've got all the tools there and we can continue working. So what I'm trying to say is, guys, there's going to be no downtime while I'm doing maintenance on the van. Liam's going to be working, I'm going to be at the job site, set of pads, front's going to take, what, 20-30 minutes a corner. I mean, if it takes longer than 30 minutes, I'm doing something wrong, aren't I? So yeah. Right guys, so I'm back at the job. I stopped off at JR's to get myself a set of brake pads. They actually never had any. However, last time the van needed brake pads, I brought the ones with the wear sensors and never fitted them. But the man never had the brake pads that I need, but reckons they're the same size, same fit, same dimensions, so they should go in the calipers and I can just cut the wires off. So I've got Liam on this job continuing where we left off yesterday, and I've got to get some brake pads done. So there we go. But I'm really thankful I have the mechanical knowledge and the means to actually be able to go and do this, guys, because, you know, there's a lot of people who would, you know, be in a bit of a sticky situation right now if the van was in this condition. But with the knowledge that I have, I can get it done, hopefully. And we can be on the way by sort of a couple of hours. And I've been lied to. They're definitely not the same brake pad. They are definitely not. They got different arms. They don't go in the blimmin' things. I have tried taking the clips out as well. It's a no-go. So they got a little bit of life left in them, but the other side aren't so great. Yeah, right, so mission, right, so we best get in there. Oh, now I'm struggling to put the thing back in. Oh, here we go. Now you're going to see me struggle. Oh, there you go. There you go. Right. So we'll go back on with it. And we won't be having new brake pads today. I just won't be touching my brakes. Yay. Right, guys. Things have developed slightly. And, well, this is what we're doing around the back. As you can see, a little bit of a laurel reduction on. I'll jump down from the ladders and actually give you a proper look. So we have just been taking a couple foot off this laurel. It was sort of sat, kind of up here. Customer also wanted the laurel done, so obviously we got that quoted as well and got that done. This was a separate job from the front job, but once my quote got accepted for the front, she asked for a quote for this, so we've been taking a couple foot off of this for her as well. As you can see, Liam's up there on the boards getting the job done. And obviously, guys, all nest inspections were carried out before we touched any hedge. I don't need to say that, but well, actually no, I do need to say that, but it's bad that I need to say that because, well, yeah, I'm not an idiot, guys. We are all done, and that is looking fantastic and much better. So yeah, really happy. And this is a little look skis at the back, guys. You never saw it before, but it is a tremendous improvement, and I'm sure the customer will be absolutely chuffed and over the moon. So right then, guys, that has been all for this video. Classic mistake, I forgot to record an outro. Moving on to next week, we're looking extremely busy, so I hope to bring you a couple more videos. But if you enjoyed this one, please like, subscribe, and remember, if your line is looking worse for wear, call Hampshire and Dorset Garden Care. Peace.